What's up, guys? It's Vengeance Hero, and I am back with a new addition, a webcam, so you guys can stare at my ugly mug while you watch me play video games. I actually picked this up. It was on sale. It is a Logitech C922. It's supposed to be pretty decent, and I've been meaning to get a webcam for some time. I have a webcam built into my laptop, but I don't use my laptop much because it's garbage. So I thought this would be a cool new addition. You are joining me again with our Let's Play Diablo 3, and this is going to be episode 4, I believe. And where we left off at the end of the last episode, we found the stranger who was they thought was a fallen star. It's actually a man, and his sword has broken into 3 pieces and has scattered in various areas. So the first area is the Fields of Misery, so we are going to start there. Well, not quite. We're starting in the Cemetery of the Forsaken and moving our way up to the fields.
If there's a sword here, we will find it.
I have been using the Spectral Blade. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Spectral Blade. It's actually worked out pretty well. I'm enjoying it. And then our Arcane Orb, which is... I think I gotta turn up my... There we go. I turned down my mouse for whatever reason. It kind of doesn't work as well. Higher DPS on my desktop. So I just turned it up for the game. Khazra Den.
Some time ago, I revealed that the Khazra, or goatmen, were originally human until the Vigerai corrupted them. For many years, these creatures were simple and lethargic. These days have ended. Khazra attacks are widely reported, and the number of fatalities is higher than anything in my records.
I think we might be a little bit over leveled. We're pretty much just like decimating everything. We're not having much difficulty at all.
I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. It is too much. Despite their names, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
We'll head down here. See what we find. Actually, I did forget, when we killed Leoric, we got a couple of skills that I didn't even look at. I don't remember what they were. Glacial Spike. I might actually use that. What else did I get?
Thank you for helping me fight the darkness.
I
to contend
think
with
it was.
evil is the essence of what it means.
I think it was the
to be
Frost
a hero.
Nova, the second
There is so
rune,
much more in this universe.
and Energy Twister. I think was another one. I'm gonna give that a try and see how it works. I also got this Reduce all cooldowns by 20%. Maybe. That's cool. Oh. My little kitten has decided to join us. I don't know if you guys can see her there in the background. Glacier spike. That's gonna kick some ass. Some crafting materials there. Nothing over there. There's a spot over there that we missed. I am just gonna see. Got that. Can you use this?
I can't use that.
What is it? Oh, two-handed. Okay. Garbage. Pool of reflection. What do you do? Experience gain. Cool. Okay. The inventory is just ginormous in this.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Ooh. Legendary amulet.
What riches!
What riches indeed. Excuse me. Frozen. I'm not sure how I feel about the twister. I kind of prefer my wave of force. I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, that was actually a pretty successful dungeon. We got a legendary and a bunch of rares.
within you.
It feels unfair for them. Ice counter. Full shot. Played back some of my videos from the last episode, or maybe the episode before, when I was using the base arcane orb, and the radius is just huge. I almost regret changing it, but the damage is so much higher on this, so I've kind of left it, but playing back and it was just a quarter of the screen compared to this. I was trying to keep my kill streak up, but I just couldn't. They were kind of blocking my arcane bolts as they were popping out. Let's see here. We are looking for the Khazra Den. This area is quite huge. Just spamming my wave of force by accident. This guy's got nothing.
The light grows.
Just like my buddy Gulzar from Diablo 2. Kicking ass. Oh, here's a waypoint. Actually, I'm gonna go up and identify those couple of items that I've got. Okay. So what do we have? Okay. Moonlight Ward. Arcane skills. Deal 21% more damage, 30 vitality, regenerate life, extra experience. Hitting an enemy within 15 yards. Chance to ward you with shards of arcane energy that explode, dealing 287% weapon damage as arcane. That's sick. Done. And of course I'm going to switch over to this rare belt. Rare sword. No. That's a cool looking sword. Absolutely. It actually has some decent intelligence, but two-handed, no. Obviously going to change out those pants. Axe. What else? I don't know what you guys think about salvage or sell. The sell value is so low that it's hardly even worth it. I'd rather take the materials. 224, 197. Still have my shitty wand. Apparently can't get rid of that. Back down we go. So those are my arcane shards, clearly. Is the Khazra Den up here? Oh, it's got to be back down here. I must have just missed it. Cottage.
I'm not quite sure what all the fusses are.
Ooh.
Few farmers turn out dead, and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived
God.
off these lands for 20 years, and
That
I have
damage.
not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about. No reason I should leave a perfectly good harvest.
The fucking guy is dead now. I haven't seen any monsters. Oh. Whoops. Should have stayed indoors. Yeah, these fucking arcane things are crazy.
Your grave awaits!
Everything's already dead. Whoops. Ooh, there we are.
Glow. The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave.
Must be. You just got fucked up.
We must hurry with the ritual. Maghda will be here soon.
This sword piece glows with the stranger's magic.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you're mistaken.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Maghda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch!
Very well. Let the games begin. Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
Got a bunch of new skills. Electrocute. Chain lightning. I am enjoying my glacial spike, which I don't remember there being one, but... Ooh. That is pretty cool. Ray of Frost, Numb, increase the slow amount, sometimes freeze enemies. Diamond Skin, Crystal Shell, increase the max amount of damage. Of course we're going to use that. Impactful Wave.
It is destiny. Let us keep moving.
Of course we're going to use that. And... nothing there. Nothing new there. Spellbook. I'm gonna see... I'll see how those work. Take the sword to Cain. Go look for loot. Come on. I'm gonna head back over here. Over into this corner and see if there's any loot. No, there's nothing. Of course. Alright, so we will just continue moving.
I need to go back. We are not the only ones seeking the sword. I had to take the first piece from a witch named Maghda and her crazed minions.
Uncle Decker,
Excuse me.
you sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand.
Thorn traps. Okay, I'm gonna just use those. Since the only reason I switched to the rare ones, or magic ones over rare ones, was the intelligence. Now this has the intelligence and reduce resource cost that I had before. So we're going to go back to those ones. Spell books. I still like my little orb thing.
Maghda taunted me, claiming to know where the next piece is. She said it fell where only ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leia. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leia, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend retrieve the sword piece.
The Nephilim were ancient humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
A worthy choice.
I'm gonna go Onslaught. Reason being is I can slow or freeze enemies, so I don't really need the stun effect. What is Paragon for? I don't understand. Where do we get those points from? You guys can let me know in the comments what Paragon is for, because I have no idea. Let's see here. Salvage. Do I have anything to repair? Just a little bit. And I think we will cut this episode off here. In the next episode, we are going to the Drowned Temple for the second piece of the sword. Hopefully you guys will join me for that. Thank you for joining me in this episode, and we'll hopefully see you guys in the next one.